Hello. Pita, are you able to see me? Pita, are you able to see me? Because I cannot see myself I cannot see myself. I do not know why. Because I just disconnected your call. So the phone was being used for your call. So I cannot see I cannot see myself. So sad. What funny things happened to me. I think I was too much in a hurry. I should have waited a little while. But I cannot see myself. So sad now. Okay, hello everyone. Nice to see all of you here. Who's here? Manang. Manang came very early, 1:37. Because I went on Manang's channel, she was having live stream and I joined it at that time. And 1:37, that means 2:37 in Cebu, in Philippines. And what was she doing at 2:37 in the morning? She's awake on silent live. It's supposed to be silent live. So, guys, I cannot see myself on camera, and I do not know why I cannot see myself. And if I go into settings and try to, you don't have access to this feature. If I go, I don't know if I try to do something, then I might go off the live stream. So, wow, this is the first time I'm doing live stream without seeing myself. Oh my God. Just give me a minute, I'll be back. So, Pita, it's only you at the moment here. I'll just be back. Okay, I'm back because my other grandkids will be coming from they'll be coming from school. Oh, I'm so upset now I cannot see myself. Okay, so I should have waited for my camera to go off fully and then started this live stream, but it's okay now. What to do? So I'm like you. You can see me, but I cannot see you all. But I cannot even see myself. Oh, I'm clear, huh? I'm clear. That's good. That's good. Suddenly talking to you, I suddenly remembered, oh my God, because usually I come a little later, right? But I said, now come on, let me just go a little earlier today. But when my grandkids come home, my grandson is going to go out going out skating or he's going out for something, skateboarding or something he's going for. So the father said just to keep an eye on him because here we still have wild animals outside here, wild animals. So he said just to keep an eye on him. I said, yeah, sure. So anyhow, it's good. I'll be down here only. But then normally when they come, then I go up. That is why I started keeping my live stream for a little later because then I go upstairs. So I wait for them to come and then I go upstairs. Yeah, so that's that. That's the story. So I don't know really, I'm just now. I think even my pension is going to be, it's going to be delayed because I did not pay my taxes for last year. So when they look in the system, they see no taxes, so they do not know how to calculate or what to do. So that is also another issue, another problem. So just going to have a chat with my daughter also and find out, if they can get a tax consultant, and I go and made him make him, because it's all online. So the minute he submits it, at least it'll be in the system, so they will get it. So yeah, let's see now how things go. Otherwise, the longer it takes, the longer I'll be stuck over here, right? So let's wait and see now who all will come. Steven, I don't know. I hope he comes. Let me send him a message. If he's free, he will come. Sometimes he sees my message, then he comes. He might be busy, right? So sometimes he sees my message, then he comes. Joyce also, I send her a message sometimes, then she comes. But Joyce might still be in school. But and I was talking to my that friend of mine. He and his wife came to. Oh, I better not talk here. I'm not talking to you directly. I forgot. I have to be careful, sometimes what I say. Be careful what I say. Pita, I was reading today some of YouTube's guidelines, and in the guideline they said if there is anything about blood and all that, then they ask for it to be removed. I was reading today, so you know that's given in one of the community guide. Anything with blood or if it's very gory, then YouTube takes offense to that. I'm just reading for this, knowledge about some of the even the thumbnail. The thumbnail also cannot depict anything like that. I'm not going to talk to you from today. I'm not talking to you because you're such a stubborn child. I'm not going to talk to you from today. Yeah, but we really got up very early, Pita. But I don't know what Manang is doing at 2:30 in the morning. She's awake at 2:30 in the morning on the live stream. Who's come? Stephen. Hi, Stephen. How are you, Stephen? How was your day? How was your day, Stephen? Yeah, Maya Pita is here in full support. Stephen, I cannot see myself on the camera. I cannot see. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot see myself. So this is one time when you guys are lucky you can see me, but I cannot see. I cannot see any of you. I mean, I cannot see myself. Day was okay. We both had doctor's appointment today again. Okay, okay, again, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's sad. Hope all everything okay. The appointment, everything was okay. Sometimes, even in case you cannot mention anything here, like you can mention to me on Messenger, but you know, sometimes it may not be. You may not feel like appropriate to mention it here. Though, of course, you've been very open and forthcoming. You've been very open and forthcoming. We are at the other 41. Pita Day birds. Stephen had a very good memory. Yeah, the other one is replaying a watch hour. Is replaying, correct. Yeah, Stephen had good memory. Pita Day birds. That was good information. I never knew about that. And I got a different, on Google, I got a different meaning for that. Pita, I got a different meaning. I did not get anything about birds. Then Steven sent me the link, and then I saw. But like I got a complete different one. And then I sent him the link and he couldn't get the link. I don't know. Pita. Talking about this, Pita, you must hear this story. One day it was only Steven and myself. We were chatting. Okay, we were left only two of us, and we were chatting. Okay, and Steven mentioned something about that was about the hunting, no, about the hunting one. So Stephen mentioned confronting an animal, no, wild animal. So Stephen mentioned something about he shot a pig. No, no, you were there, Peter, that day. You were there. You remember? He wrote he shot a pig, and he said, go back and look at 4:31, 4:31. I sent a message at 4:31. Go back and check. And I went back and checked, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. And after some time, you also checked your message, and you also said it wasn't there. Correct? And then Steven sent me a screenshot where I saw his message was there. So I said, this is very strange. And I said, I must go later on and find out what is the reason. Then after that, you went away to sleep, I think. And then Stephen and myself were chatting. And suddenly I told Stephen, I said, hey, Stephen, I'm really surprised about that. And then we came across and we said, maybe it is something to do with YouTube policy. So we experimented. So what I told Steven, I said, okay, wait, I'm also going to write something. So I also wrote something like about I shot a something, I also wrote. He shot a turkey or something. I shot a pig or something like that. We said, I forget now what it was we shot, but we shot something. So we put in the word, I also put in, I shot something. And I said, okay, now I've replied after this. I've written the comment. Can you see it? And he said, no, I cannot see it. I said, oh, really? Yeah, he said, I cannot see it. And then he wrote something back again. Again, he shot something else. And then he wrote again and he said, okay, Winston, I also wrote back again now. Another one, can you see it? And I said, no, I cannot see it. But he has it on hers. And when I wrote about who I shot or what I shot, I can see it on mine. But Steven said, no, I didn't get anything. So because of the word shot, we shot something, So even that is picked up by YouTube. Can you imagine? That is also picked up by YouTube. And though the person who wrote it, it remains on their feed, it remains over there, but it doesn't go out, it doesn't get posted to the other people's. So that's only for the word shot, shot. So that is YouTube's analytics. They put a stop to certain words. Then we came to realize, like, okay, YouTube, this is YouTube mischief, YouTube mischief. But yeah, it's informative, because see, we don't know YouTube's, we don't know really. But I went into guidelines. Okay, in the guidelines, it is given like that. It is given anything with bloodshed, anything like that. That's one of the rules. Even if it is on the thumbnail, even if it is on the thumbnail, anything about nudity, anything about anything showing like that, they've given lots of rules, like, and then they've said what rules they will give a strike, what rules they will not give a strike, what they can even, they can even remove you from the YouTube channel. They can even remove you from the YouTube channel. Oh, that reminds me about something. I must, I will send messages separately. I cannot talk about that here. So I'll write separately. Something just crossed my mind, talking about it, something crossed my mind. Yeah. Yeah, but I think, Pita, I don't know, like, because I didn't notice so much of blood in them. I didn't notice, the thing about it. But, if you had to just delete certain sections of the video and keep the video. But you said you will put all together, right? You put it all together and you'll delete some sections and you'll make a new video about it. So do that because that was a very interesting video. All the stuffing part, there is no blood in the stuffing part of it. There's no blood in that. So you can easily do something like that. What you said, you deleted it all. Oh, so you don't have it in your phone anywhere. You don't have that in your phone anywhere. Did you ever send that video to anyone? Did you send it to the people who are making the lechon? Did you send it to them by chance? That is why you need to have no. That is why Pita, you need to have a Gmail account. Ah, you got a Gmail account because of YouTube. You have a Gmail account. I don't know if it started backing up photos automatically to your Gmail, but you have Gmail account because Gmail account is connected with YouTube. Because YouTube is part of Gmail. YouTube is actually part of Gmail only. So Pita, do this. You know what is your Gmail account, right? So open your laptop to Google Photos. Open your laptops, search Google Photos. Okay, go to your laptop. Type in Google Photos, then open to Google Photos, and under Google Photos, uh, login. Google Photos. Click the Gmail account you are logged in with. Okay, on and then check over there. You may just about find all your videos over there. Try that because many of my videos which I take and I post and all that, it comes onto my Gmail account. And then I have to go there onto my Google Photos. Then I have to go to Google Photos and I have to delete the videos from there because that also is piling up. Then the account it all counts as Gmail. Even your Google Photos count as Gmail. Your storage capacity. So go there and tell me if you find the videos there. You might just about be lucky. Oh, Del. Good night, Del. Take care, Del. Good night. Sleep, sleep well. I hope you had a good day, Del. I hope you had a good day. Okay, bon appetit for your breakfast, Pita. Bon appetit. Don't forget to check about the Gmail account. You might get your photos in Gmail photo in Google Photos. Still on the process, process of breakfast. Okay. Keep a plate there. I'm coming to have breakfast. I'm coming for breakfast, Pita. What are you having for breakfast? Pita, what are you having for breakfast? Tea, coffee, or me? I had a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, and some cherry cheesecake. Pita! Oh, Steven says that. Mm. And a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, and some cherry cake. That must have been long ago, right, Stephen? Lunch. And Pita is only having coffee, no bread. Only coffee, no bread. Now, Pita, don't be very naughty, okay? So, Pita, no bread, only plain coffee for breakfast? Or you'll go to school and you'll have breakfast? Ah, coffee and rice. I forgot. Yeah, coffee and rice. Yeah, how can a Filipino not have rice for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and evening tea? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and evening tea, and in between, and in between. Oh, my camera, where are you? I cannot see myself. So sad. That was my breakfast at 7:30 this morning. Yeah, that's what I said. It would have been long ago breakfast. Yeah. I have my Weetabix with milk. And I followed that up with peach yogurt. Yeah. Weetabix and milk. And then I followed it up after a little break. I followed it up with peach yogurt. Peach yogurt was very tasty. Yeah, what a combination. What do you have with the rice? You have plain rice? Nothing to eat with the rice? In Thailand, you get a thing called porridge, the breakfast porridge, which the Thai people have, and that is made up of rice. And along with the rice, you can put in shrimps and pork, or whatever you want, pork and seafood and all. And believe me, that's very tasty. That's very tasty. But it's only in two places I've eaten that porridge. One was in the place where I stayed last, but I did not eat it at that time because it was too far away now for me to go and get it. But before, somebody else used to just pass by and, okay, bring it for me. But this time nobody volunteered to do that. So that became a problem. So I never tasted it this time. And then another place was I went to a place called Mae Hong Song, and I had to go to a big city called Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai, one very big city in Thailand. So I went to Chiang Mai, and where I had to pick up the van to go up to that hill station. I said, let's go around and have breakfast. And as I went, I saw this advertised, uh, Thai porridge. So I said, oh my God, let me go and have it and see what it is like. And yes, that was yummy. So only two places I've eaten where it is good. I've eaten in other places, but I've not liked it. Oh, yeah, one more place I went. Even that Chiang Mai was not so good compared to another province I'd been to once. And yeah, I had there a couple of times. I had that breakfast. Very nice it was. So that Thai porridge is really delicious depending upon where they make it. Yeah, plain rice, putting coffee to make. Ah, you put the coffee into the rice and have it like a porridge. Mm, interesting. Coffee porridge, coffee porridge. Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting. But I wouldn't like to eat that combination coffee. Of course, coffee, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee, so yeah, I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't be having a combination like that. Something else. As a child, Stephen says, as a child, I would sometimes eat rice with milk and sugar for breakfast. I'm trying to think. No, we never ever ate rice for breakfast. So that was a nice combination. Yeah, rice. We may have eaten rice for breakfast, like the rice used to be mashed up or something, like, when we were really babies, actually, babies. Maybe, I don't know. Because I remember for my kids, like, but that time, of course, there's so many years later, and so many nice things came out. Like, we used to buy, oh, what was this food? We used to buy this nice baby's food, and it was just in plain flavor. Flavor was just plain, and we used to mix it with milk and give it to them to eat like for breakfast. Uh, as they were growing, babies, like before toddlers and all that. But then when my second child was born, oh my God, they uh, Cerelac. So first was only plain Cerelac, but 3 years later, when my second child was born, then they had like apple Cerelac and what else did they have? Apple and mango Cerelac and God knows some all flavored Cerelac came out. So he was very lucky. He was very lucky that he got all the flavored Cerelac, but my daughter had only the plain Cerelac. So that was sad. Cerelac, yeah, Cerelac it was. Stephen, my mother rarely cooked rice, and when she did, there was usually leftovers because some of us would eat much of it. So leftovers for breakfast. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, talking about that. Like I was telling my grandchildren the other day, like when my mom used to cook food, like, we just had to eat everything in our plate. And she would say, look at the African children, how much they are starving, they don't get food. And we say, but we are not in Africa. She used to tell her, we are not in Africa. I think, yes, but there are some parts of the world where, people are starving for food, and here you are wasting food, which is not correct. So that everything has to be eaten on the whatever's on your plate, you eat it. So we used to be forced to eat it, right? What we used to do is we used to first eat all the stuff we don't like. Whatever we don't like, we'll eat that first. And then we'll sit down and settle to eat the remaining. And even when we are eating the remaining food, like whatever it was there's something that we would really enjoy eating. We really liked it the best, and then we would keep that for the last. So that's what reminded me last time when Joyce was saying, you're leaving the best for the last just when I'm leaving the chat. Then after that, I said, don't worry, I ended my chat. So there was nothing best for the last after you left. So yeah, so that was the phrase we used. We kept the best for the last, to eat what we liked the best. And one day, my mom, like, we were really toying around with our food because, like, there was not much variety, and what we were given, we did not like. So we were toying with our food, and suddenly my mom came and said, "Why are you not eating? Why are you playing with your food?" And we said, "Oh, we don't quite like this one." And, "Oh, you don't like it? Okay, give me your plates." He said, "What, mom? Yeah, yeah, just give me your plates. You don't want it, right? Don't eat it. You don't want, don't eat." And she brought it, and she took the plates away. We were damn happy. We said, "Oh my God, mom has changed. Mom has changed." Hello, Chona. Nice to see you, Chona. I know you have Wi Fi problems, Chona. Steven says, I always love leftover cornbread with pancake syrup on it for breakfast. Oh my God, yeah, that's actually it was the syrup that gave you the thing to eat. Because of the syrup, you ate the cornbread. We know we used to we used to put a lot of the syrup, syrup, just syrup on. We get chapatis, right? Roti, chapatis. We used to make, like, mom used to make. Then we had kept a maid to make that later on. So yeah, we used to put this syrup, syrup on the chapati and roll it up. Sometimes we used to put the jam. If there was no syrup, we used to put the jam over there, and we used to roll it up and fold the end of the roti, fold it so it doesn't trickle out, like. So yeah, that was it. So we really enjoyed ourselves like that. So yeah, treacle they used to call it, right? The syrup sometimes was like treacle, honey treacle. Like, yeah, sometimes we used to put that and have. So yeah, that was, we also enjoyed those kind of things. So I was saying, my mom, she kept the food away, and we are so happy. And then when we sat down to eat dinner, because we know mom cooked something fresh for dinner, something different for dinner. So when we came to have dinner, suddenly we found she put the same plate of food what we did not want to eat for lunch. She kept the same plate of food in front of us to eat. And we said, Mom, what is this? You told us for lunch. We don't want to eat it. You took it away from us. Yeah, I took it away because you didn't want to eat it. So I took it away. But now you will first eat this and then you will get dinner. Oh, Mom, you should have told us at that time. We would have eaten it for lunch. Then we would have had more food to eat for dinner. Now we have to like stuff this food down and then we'll have less for dinner of the new food. So, that's what my mom tricked us into, like. So yeah, we had fun as children. We had fun, but we were also brought up strictly. Like, one thing we were always taught: never to waste, never to waste. Here I see so much of wastage. Like, but in our house, oh, there was no wastage. Parents were very. They always said, we are paying money for it. You don't waste. And then they said also, you don't want to eat something, just take a little of it. Don't heap your food. Don't heap your plate with food and then say I'm wasting and I'm not eating and things like that. Saltine crackers. Okay, I don't know that particular this year, but yeah, salt crackers. I, 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 I'm okay with eating crackers. I used to eat before, but now, like, I don't know. I just what I like is Lay's chips. I love to eat Lay's chips, but I don't buy because the kids are not supposed to be having. So if I buy it's in the house, then it's a temptation, right? So I don't buy others. I love Lay's chips. In in uh, in Thailand, like they used to have an offer. If you buy the family size, or sometimes the smaller sizes also used to be buy two get one, buy two get one free. So I used to wait. I never used to buy it at other times. So I used to wait when these offers come, then I buy it. Buy two packet, get a third one free. So it was very useful to do that. So then I used to really hog, and I can sit down and eat that one packet of family size Lay's chips, at one go, And in Thailand, there was a particular dish called the spicy squid, hot chili squid. That's what it was called. I love that. I love that. It was a little spicy, not very, not very. Thai people, they don't really, they eat spicy, but they don't just put it because many people don't eat spicy food. So yeah, so that is about food. We could never waste food when we were growing up. That's why we grew up eating everything. We grew up eating everything. You give us anything, we are not fussy with food. Both my brother, sister, and myself, we eat everything and we eat all our food. And I don't know why I tell my grandson also, but he doesn't listen. I say, don't take, even if mom and dad are giving you, just tell them, I don't want so much. Give me less and eat all that. If you want more, you can always take. And my mom used to always say, there is food. You want to eat, You can eat, no problem, but don't waste. So take a little bit, eat it, and you want more, I'll give you more. If there's nothing left, I'll cook something fast, but don't take and waste food. So that's something really. Milk upsets my bowels. So you're lacto, right? Lacto tolerant or something they call it. Yeah, my wife she could never. And when she was expecting, she's supposed to be drinking milk and all that, but she never used to do that. She was lacto tolerant or something. So she couldn't have, yeah, anything But cheese she used to eat, but not milk and all that. Anything white, in fact, used to put her off. So I usually use very little milk and thin it out with water now. Oh, okay. But they have skim milk, no, Stephen? They have skim milk and all, you know. So skim milk is it's without the fat and all. So it's pretty good. It's like watery type only. It's like watery type. I don't know if you use skim milk before and it still upsets you, skim milk. But that's like very watery, it's really very watery. Yeah, I don't know. So that's about it. Anything on today's theme? What is today's theme? Today's theme is let go of perfection, embrace imperfection. Might be finding it's a strange theme, right? But if you look at my thumbnail, I've given a few, I put some few pointers in the thumbnail. I really searched properly for, some things. Uh, let go of perfection, embrace imperfection. So any ideas, anything you want to share on that? Like you agree, you don't agree, people have to be perfect, or people have to try to be as perfect as possible. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that? And I'll give you a few things about my opinion of that also. Afterwards, I'll give you my opinion. Hello, how are you? Now, don't tell me your day was bad. Don't tell me your day. Karim, yeah, you're not getting up from this chair at all. I told you. Your father's instructions were eat and go to sleep. That was your father's instructions. Finish your lunch and go to sleep, right? So you have not finished your lunch. So there's no sleep for you. You will stay here till you go. And you said you're going. You acted stubborn with me. You said you will sit here till your father comes, correct? So sit here now. No getting up. You want to act stubborn, right? So grandpa will also act stubborn. That's what your father said. So I will act stubborn. I will not say your father said that. Your father said from lunchtime he's sitting and eating that. And your father told him, eat your lunch and go to sleep. And your father even told him that grandpa is not going to lie, so I will ask him whether you slept or not. You know what's going to happen in the evening? I'll tell you what will happen. You will be given dinner to eat, and after dinner, straight to bed. You see what will happen. You are asking for trouble for yourself. You see what your father will do. I know your father very well. You will be. Yesterday, remember, he told you took long for dinner. He said straight to bed. Remember? And you asked him why, and he said because your after dinner is bedtime, and bedtime is a particular time because of school. So if you take longer to have your dinner, then it becomes your bedtime. So you will go straight to bed. No TV, no playing, nothing. And that's what is going to happen with you today. You're acting so stubborn. That will happen to you today. Who will suffer? You are suffering. Your dad is not suffering. I'm not suffering. Nobody is suffering. But you are suffering. Yeah, sorry about that. So, yeah, so, my wife was something similar. Yeah, the robbers have come, but one robber was sick, so the robber came home from school. So the other two have just come now. The two elder ones have come now. So yeah, see, Stephen, you really have a good memory, Stephen. So how was school, yeah, good. Oh, bonsoir, bonsoir, Véronique. Comment ça va? I'm going to try to stay a few minutes. It's late there. Ah, I wonder what's the time in France now. Très bien. Moi, très, très bien, because you have come onto the channel. You have joined a live stream. Veronique is another big contributor for my channels, and I've got a couple of videos of hers coming out, which she sent me. And one video she sent me, two videos she sent me long before, but I'll be putting it out now. I'll be putting. I just did one video today, a short, not a video, a short, but I've scheduled it for April because I've already got videos lined up till the end of the month. So I've scheduled that one for, and Veronique sent it to me long before. She sent me a few new things now. So I have to upload them, make them into videos, and send it, post it. I'll be Veronique. I'll be posting all your videos one after the other. All the ones you sent me today, yesterday. I'll make all videos out of it. And I'll post it. Rosemary, how are you, Rosemary? Yeah, good. Good. Now it's afternoon for us. For me, it's evening. In fact, not even afternoon. It's evening for me, and it's going to be night for all of you. Oh, very good. What's the good news? You have good news for all of us? I found a vacant house near Nawal. Oh, that's good news. That's really good news. Oh, that's really good news. But I don't know whether it will be vacant by the time I come there. I'm still waiting for my pension to be settled. Tarek, are you watching TV? Okay. So, yeah, so that's it. World never sleeping. Yeah, in different parts of the world. Like, there was a person from Philippines who was doing a live stream, and she was like, it was 2:30 in the morning Philippine time, 2:30 in the morning, and she was doing a live stream. And I was wondering, like, what? It's like the phantom, the ghost who walks, the ghost who never sleeps. No, like the phantom. Oh, your neighbor owns it. Okay, okay. That's good news. That's good news. That's good news. Okay, we'll talk later about that on Messenger, right? On Messenger, is it? Or you can send me some details over there on Messenger. Yeah, you can send me some details. I don't need a fancy place, Rosemary. Honestly, as long as it's a decent one room and a CR, that's it. As long as it's a decent room with a CR, that is more than enough for me. I've lived mostly in studio apartments in Thailand. I've been living in studio apartments, so that is okay. Weather today, but you can still see I'm just wearing this. I'm wearing this. I could remove it, but if I remove it, I do get a little, I do feel a little cold. I do feel a little cold. So I still keep wearing this. And yeah, it's just safer. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. The other day we went out. Yesterday we went shopping, and my son-in-law asked me. He said, are you sick?" And I said, "No, I'm not sick, but I'm just trying to avoid the cold as much as I can." But there was something like the cold was tickling my nose a bit too much yesterday, and I went out without wearing my thermal things inside because see, mostly I'm in the house. Mostly I'm in the house, and I feel cold in the house. So you can imagine how much it is outside. Like on Saturday morning, they celebrated Easter for the kids because next weekend they are not going to be here. So we celebrated Easter this weekend for them. So they had all the Easter egg hunt and all that. And I went outside, with them. And the breeze was blowing and it was ice, like, it's icy cold breeze, icy cold breeze. So check if the front door is closed, locked. Huh? That is why I asked you whether you're watching TV or what. You're going out on your go kart. Where are you going to be? In front here? This side? So I can't see you from this window. I can't see you from that window. Right? There's, there's no area where you can be where I can see you. Okay, I'll keep coming and checking. I wish you were able to go to some area where I can see you. Yeah, so Canada, it's still cold outside. Now, see, the kid is just going out. What are you going for? Go kart. Okay. So it's still very cold outside, and if there's a gust of wind, if there's a gust of wind, then it's really freezing, like. So I don't want to get sick, because last year you're a good nanny. Yeah, my youngest grandchild, he came home from school. The father brought him home because he vomited on the bus and he was not feeling well. So yeah, he's been here. So yeah, it's nice to be with the grandchildren, spend some quality time with them. Is Leal going out also? So yeah, they are lucky also that I'm here. They are lucky also I'm here. So I just spend quality time. So like this weekend, I spent a lot of quality time with them. This is the first time from the time I've been here. Um, I had breakfast with them, I had lunch with them, I had evening tea with them, and I had dinner with them. So just give me a minute, just 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, when he comes to okay, just give me a call when he is ready to go. And I'll see where he goes. He's ready to go. Has he come out? Wait, no, he's get back inside. Yeah, only when he comes this side, tell me. Only when he comes this side? When he comes here, this side. Okay. Wherever he is going, when he comes that side, then tell me. Yeah. Now I have to keep an eye when they go outside because we have a lot of wild animals here, a lot of wild animals here. The other day I saw a pack of about 5 to 6 coyotes just outside the house here. I saw 5 to 6 and I saw them outside. I brought my camera, my phone to take out a video, but by the time I came down, they had just disappeared. The other night, last Sunday, I came with my son and daughter-in-law, and my daughter and son-in-law. I came and we went to do some grocery shopping, and it was a little late in the night. And when we came here, we saw that there were two deer just eating from the bushes out here. They were eating the berries from the bushes here, and they are wild deer. So, we just trained the headlights on them, and then my son-in-law walked out of the car towards them, and they ran away. So, they are just outside here, wild animals. Has he come? So, yes, so that is it. And yeah, Rosemary, I was just worried about accommodation and I was just wondering where to go because the only option was Cebu then. In fact, I was looking at Manila also. I was telling Pita I'm looking at Manila option, but I don't know. I don't really fancy staying in Manila. It's too crowded. It's a city. He's come? 1 minute, I'll just come. I have to keep an eye on him now and then. Okay, so you have to excuse me. I'll just relocate. So I have I can look at him also. Yeah, I can keep an eye on him. I cannot see him fully, but I can keep an eye on him for most of the time, so I can see whether he's coming and going or what is happening. If I suddenly don't see him returning, at least I can go out and see what's happened. See, they've got a nice area. You can see he's on the go-kart. I don't know if you were able to see him on the go-kart. He's come here. So, yeah, just so at least I can see him. Yeah, if he only stays in this area, then it's good. I can see him. Yeah, I hope you can. I hope you can all see me. But I cannot see myself, today. I don't know what happened. I cannot see myself in the camera. Yeah, go kart. Yeah, yeah, go kart. So see, I don't want him to go that side. If he's this side only, it's good. Yeah, he's enjoying his ride. My son-in-law told me when he comes, he might want to go kart. So just keep an eye, So he was going into some strange area. I do not know where. So I said maybe I won't see him, but I'm looking now. I can see him from here. It just disappears for a few moments, but instead of disappearing, you can just keep it in the same line like a rectangular, instead of going the other side. I want to tell him. Leal, can you come here 1 second, please? Sorry to disturb you. Come here. Can you explain to Tarek if he can see parallel to the building, parallel? If he goes straight there and comes down, sometimes he goes that side. You understand, no? So if he can stay parallel and just do all this area, it will be good instead of going that way. Can you explain to him?
Oh, he's all the way over there, so I'm not sure if I could do it now. Well, he's out. I'm not sure if I could do it now while he's out there, but when he comes,
If you
I
call
could
out to
set
him
it.
from the door or something, will he hear?
I don't think so.
Yeah, tell him not to go.
I'll try to.
Tell him to go where he can see me. As long as he can see me, to just drive in that area. Yeah, I think he can't hear you. I'm hoping he comes close by here. I can talk to him from the window if he can hear. Okay, Leal, thank you. Yeah, if he's in this area, it is good. Veronic, that is not far. There, it is not far from midnight. So I say, Bon Journey, yes, Bon Journey, Bon Suri, Sorry, Bo New, Bo Vi, yeah? How do you say Bo Vi for good night? Bo Vi, Bo Vi. Yes, okay, Veronic. Thank you for being here. Short time is okay. Don't worry. Short time, long time, no problem. You came, you came. That is what is important. Yeah, you came. That is what is important. So, Bon vie, Veronique, bon vie. Sleep well, sleep well. Will you go on the bed and off to sleep? Will you go on the bed and off to sleep? No talking. If you talk, I'll call you back to eat. Understood? Good. On the bed and off to sleep. If I hear you talking, I'm going to call you back to eat. And this noise has started again. Where does this child go? I'm sorry, just give me a minute. You can easily stay this side instead of going the other side. What happened? Oh, okay. So you're taking it back to the garage? You manage? Okay. Tarek, come inside. Tarek, come inside the house. Come on. How does it conk out? What? Does it run on some gas or something?
No, it's electric.
Electric, oh, so the battery. So before next time, before you go karting or something, you need to make sure that it's fully charged, right? No, you must just charge it before you go. Like yesterday, you should have charged it, right?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Sorry about that. He suddenly disappeared from my radar, so I had to wonder. I wondered where he went. Then he said, like, it's electric, so it conked out, and he had to go and bring it. He had to pull it back and leave it in the garage. Yeah, so sorry about that. There are many wild animals outside, so it's always a cause of concern for the kids, their safety. But thankfully, everything is okay. suddenly I didn't see him coming back, and it was quite some time, a few minutes. So I had to run to the front of the house to check what happened. Yeah. No, children, you have to really be so careful about them, right? They are 13, 10, and 5. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, it's a good to have Veronic and even Rosemary also passed by. That's good. Yeah, Rosemary, just send me some details on Messenger, okay? Some details on Messenger. Thank you for still looking out. Yeah, you finished breakfast? Stomach is full? Tarek, have you locked the front door? Okay, fine. Shower time, and then you need to fly off to the school. I'm thinking always you're a little late because you got up very early, but right? So I'm thinking you're late. But actually, you were awake very early today. Hello, single mom. Nice of you to come here, single mom. How are you doing? And what's your name and where are you from, single mom? I joined one community. It says expats living in Philippines. So I'm just reading all the stories. Yeah. So what are the news? Today's topic. Anybody wants to say anything about today's topic? I always used to tell my students that I'm happy when you make a mistake. I'm happy when you make a mistake. And they used to be very surprised and they used to say, Sir, you're the only teacher that says you're happy that we make mistakes, because all the other teachers get very angry, very annoyed when we make mistakes. And, they say they explain and still we make mistakes. And how you are different. And I said, because I think differently. Many times I mentioned this before also on my live streams. Many times, we do something, we do it mechanically. We don't know whether it's right, wrong, or what it is. We just do it mechanically. But when we make a mistake, then we realize what it is, and then we will do much better next time. And we'll always remember. I can remember I used to always misspell the word business. I took commerce and accounts when I was in school, right? So whenever I had to write the word business, I used to always spell it wrong. I used to spell BUISNESS, BUIS. And always it used to go wrong. And I get confused. Is it BUIS? Is it BUSI? And then I made up a thing myself, and I think this is what helped me from being a student. In my young days, helped me as a teacher also. We develop all these little gimmicks, like teachers develop these little gimmicks, like to remember certain things. No, like for example, Vibgyor, Vibgyor. So that will help you to remember the colors of the rainbow, right? So violet, indigo, blue, yellow, or what's it? Orange, red. Yeah. So it helps you to remember, Vibgyor, GY, green, yellow, orange, red. Yeah, green, yellow, orange, red. So violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So it helps you. So we develop these little tricks of the trade. So I develop, like, if you're doing business, means you're very busy. Yeah, you're very busy. So busy is Busy, correct? Busy. So business, Business. And after that, like, I never made a mistake. Like, I never made a mistake. I can't see all those colors. Yeah, like violet and indigo is like almost the same, like, correct? Violet and indigo. Maybe indigo is a little darker, violet is a little lighter, but if if it's in the dark, in the shade, in light, if there's too much light on it, yeah, I would get puzzled also, because I'm also colorblind, like, so yeah, violet and indigo, I would definitely go wrong. Blue, green, yellow, orange, okay, I would be able to kind of see it. But when I went go for driving test and I'm seeing the lights, red, yellow, green, yellow, green, sometimes I make a mistake, because they are those psychedelic lights, kind of disco lights. It's not the normal just red, blue, and green. It's like, the three-dimensional LED type. So very tricky, and you're looking at it from a distance, like, so it was very tricky for me. I did make a couple of mistakes when I was doing my when I went for the test, the signal test, the lights test. So yeah, but those were the easiest way to learn. So that's how I learned the spelling of business. Like, I put it in my mind. Business means very busy. So Busy. So business, Business, business. And from that time, I never had a problem. I never had a problem. It's so easy. Yes, we spoke once before. We spoke once before, and yes, even I am also colorblind. I'm also colorblind. I cannot make out like purple and mauve. Purple and mauve. What's the difference in purple and mauve? But maybe purple is a little darker shade, mauve is a little lighter shade. But they have all kinds of different shades. So who knows? Rainbows usually looks like three faint bands of. You're funny, Steven. Yeah, true, because the colors are all mixed up, right? The colors are mixed up. So yeah, people like you and me will not see all the colors. We'll only see what we see, right? Yeah, you're right. We'll only see what we see. Yeah. So, and I think, maybe as a student, the 3 years I spent learning with my father, he was not a teacher, but he had a very good way of instructing us. And it was not regular. He came once a week, maybe twice a week, sometimes maybe the whole week. He never used to come home, depending on his work schedule, because it was Bombay Igitpuri, Bombay Pune, and we were staying on the Bombay Pune road. So there were many times he couldn't come home, couldn't break journey and come home. That is why finally we moved to Bombay, and we settled in Bombay. So it was easy for him, because he went two routes, from Bombay up north and from Bombay down south. Two routes he was traveling. So depending on his schedule, where he was. So we were on this route going south. We were on that route. So it depends when he was able to, be able to adjust his timing. So come, but he spent most of his time in Bombay. So that was when we finally took the break, and he was entitled to railway quarters. So he opted for railway quarters, and we moved to Bombay, and it was good. We saw him every day. We saw him every day, every day, because there was a long break between. One day is work when he comes home, and the next day he had to go. So there was a long break. So we used to see him every day then. Yeah, my father was a good man. I loved him. I still love him. I still love him. I still love him. I miss him a lot. I really till today I still miss my father a lot. Miss him a lot. So yeah, I started life stream early today. But even though I started early, not much time has passed. Or time has been dragging. It has been going very slow. Maybe because I cannot see myself. I cannot see myself on the camera. I was talking to Pita, and we were talking, and suddenly she said, "Okay, look here." She showed me the camera. Look here. I'm watching I'm watching your replay because last night my morning's replay was her night. Right? She went to sleep early. She couldn't see it, so she said, "I'm watching the replay." And when she said, "I'm watching your replay," I said, "Oh crap! I have to. Oh my God! I have to go and watch my live stream because I put it for a little early today." And I said, "Oh gosh, I'm going to go." She said, "What time?" I said, "It's at 5 o'clock," and it was already 5:13. I said, "Oh my gosh, I wonder whether people are there." So I quickly came on, but nobody was there, thankfully. So by the time I switched off my WhatsApp camera, I switched that off. I barely switched it off when I hit the live stream here, go live. So I think the camera was not adjusted. It must be still in the mode of I'm still on WhatsApp. It must be that way. So that is why I cannot see it. I cannot see myself here. I think that is what happened. Okay, then I think I'll end the live stream. Okay, I'll end the live stream. I've crossed 1.5 hours. I think that's good enough. Very nice, and yeah, good interaction. I really enjoy. I missed that yesterday evening. I didn't do the live stream. I was like a fish out of water. I really, I look forward to it. I look forward to it, and I really enjoyed my interaction with all of you. Thank you for yet another. Like I like a fast action. We just chat 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Also is good enough rather than dragging it for many hours. And as long as the conversation is good, it's lively, it's active. Like it's better to just do that, and then we can all get back and carry on with whatever you are doing. Especially all of you, like you'll give up so much of your time. For me, like I am committed to YouTube, but all of you give up so much of your time, and you come here and you interact with me, and and though I'm doing it like every day, twice a day, like you are all over here, and you see it's the same people. I don't really have the new people coming, like I mostly have the same, and especially like Stephen, Joyce, Pita, like and especially Pita and Stephen, like you are almost like always over here, like even yesterday, Peter was feeling so sad to leave the thing, but she was very sleepy. I kept telling her, "Hey, go to sleep. You've taken medication. Don't force yourself to stay awake after taking medication and all." Finally, she did go to sleep. So yeah, so it's good, Thank you all for another session that was lively. I appreciate all the time you all give. So, okay, that is my thank you note. That's my thank you note. And it says, thank you for yet another. Yeah, it says, thank you for yet another session that was lively. I appreciate all the time you all give me. Pray for Martha, Stephen, Myrna, Nair. Uh, Alex said she's cured. Alex says she's cured, so okay, we'll keep the slot open for anybody else, like, anyone else. So that's it. And thank you once again. Thank you once again, everyone. Thank you once again for being over here. I know Pita will go to school and then she will want to log in to my, that's what she usually does, but she might be disappointed that but it will give Pitar a chance to do her live stream. I can be on her live stream, and she can do her live stream. Yesterday, I had a lot of problems to stay on, and then I also had to go to sleep. It was already past midnight. It was already past midnight, and then I had to make the thumbnail and everything for my mornings, like So I, finally, I ended up going to sleep almost 1 o'clock, so I couldn't be on her live stream. And my other phone, I managed to get my Canada number onto an older phone I had, but now that older phone, the charger port is not working. It seems to be not working, and so because of that, uh, I cannot. I cannot charge my phone, and the phone is dead now. The battery is dead. So I put my Canada chip into that. I yesterday I spent a lot of time, rebooting that phone and getting it working and putting all the apps and putting everything into that phone and keeping it separate, so I can use that for going on people's live stream while I'm chatting on the laptop or my phone. I can use that phone and I can go on to people's live stream and help them, be on their live stream. So Pitta's live stream was on that, but I couldn't. It gave me so many problems, and I couldn't, leave it on. So, and this morning I wanted to go on, I'm awake from 4 o'clock in the morning. So I wanted to go on, but the battery was dead. I wanted to keep Pitta's on while I was doing my live stream in the morning, but it was dead. Yeah, Pitta, I know you. So you go to this and put on your live stream, and I'll have to keep it on my phone. I'll keep your live stream on my phone, uh, because I will not be doing anything, so I'll keep it on my phone and I can work on my laptop. So my phone will be only for yours, because the other phone, Hector phone, is cannot be. It's dead. The Hector phone is dead. I have to see how to charge it. I think I will get a portable charger. The what do they call it? Portable charger. That's separate, so you don't have to put it inside. You don't need cables. You just put it onto a stand and it charges. So I had one. I don't know where it is gone. I used to have one. Maybe I'll have to get something like that, but that will have to be got only next weekend. So for 1 week, I cannot use that phone. So let's see how things go. Okay then. So thank you everyone. Thank you, especially wireless charger. Yeah, wireless charger. So I have to get that. I had one. I don't know where it is. So I'll have to check and see, and or buy another one. And I'll start using that. It's easier to do something like that than to try to repair my phone. But that phone is very old now. When did Samsung S6 Edge come out? Samsung S6 Edge. That came years ago. So that phone is really very old. I've changed the port, the charging port. I've changed it many, many times, many, many times. In these 5 years in Bangkok, in these 5 years, I've changed it 3 times. At least 3 or 4 times I've changed it. Yeah, I've changed it three times. I've changed in these 5 years. I think 3 times I've changed it. 3 times. I could have changed it 3 times. They're supposed to last you for more than 2 years, right? But I think I've changed it 3 times in these 5 years. So yeah, I think that's really old. And I don't know what quality they are putting, when they change it, what quality they are putting and all. I have no clue, definitely. So, because when they give it back to me, it's all bandaged up, the whole phone is bandaged up, and they say you have to keep it like that and, use it after about 2 hours or something like that. So, my phone is all bandaged up with tape and God knows what all, So, don't know how they are doing their work, because I've seen, I was watching YouTube videos yesterday and I saw how well they do it, remove it. You need a particular thing to open it all around, and so many parts to open out. So I said, definitely it's not for me to do. And outside they charge a lot to get it done. Canada, I'll pay through my nose to get that done. And then what has happened, it's a very old model, so the part is not available. The part is not available. I could order it online, but then I don't have the fine instrument. I don't want to damage anything. I don't want to damage. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll have to wait for the weekend when my son-in-law, can go out, and then I can go and get the charger. They work, whole day. He just about comes home for lunch and goes back. My daughter works too far away. She cannot come home for lunch, so she carries lunch with her. So yeah, life over here is very difficult. Very difficult life over here. Very difficult. So that's it. Anyway, thanks so much. Appreciate it all, and love you all. And God bless. God bless all of you. Bless your families also. May everyone keep good health. And au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. See you again next time. Okay, see you again next time. Bye. Imagine I cannot see myself. I'm only doing it to a blank screen. Bye. Hello.
It was fine. He never wanted to go yesterday.
What's that girl? Had a sale of mugs in your office? What is this?
The most make him cute.